Proxy Table Gaming PTG, we are. He's Lucky Sixes.
That was almost tuneful.
Almost.
Hmm.
Hang on.
I thought you were going for like WWE. And in the red corner,
We'll do that next time. We'll do that next time. Cut it. I'm Hyper G. We'll do that next time. Well, maybe.
Yeah,
if we remember. And we're continuing in Black Country Brawl 2. It's round 3, and Lucky Sixes is on a roll of defeats.
I am. Yeah.
Looking for 3
I'm
victory
getting
points
battered.
in this one.
Yeah.
Fire Elves is going well.
I can hardly see through my bruised eye.
Yeah, and just what you want to come across is demons in round 3.
Absolutely. To be fair, I absolutely do, because this is a huge green matchup for me.
Oh, green matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Being all, you know, how the last one was as well.
Yeah.
Because shooting...
No armor.
Blah, blah, blah.
Probably relatively low res.
So...
Yeah. What we got? So we'll take a note. We're both going to be breakthrough. Refuse flank. So did I play refuse flank?
We'll see.
We'll find out.
See you next time.
All right. There's your list. We know list. That. Don't need to go through that. Flame time. And Ollie Mather.
Yeah, good old boy.
He is a good old boy, isn't he?
Good old boy. Actually, he was a proper gent for this. I was pleased to play him. So, he was. We were. I'm not gonna lie. We're on the bottom table. So we're both there, and he's set.
So who was actually bottom? If you've got 3 points,
I want to say me.
That's probably the safest answer.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're there, and he's got this army, and he just puts it out, and I'll go first. Happy days.
All right, cool. Succubi in core, which is good because you can shoot them away.
I can shoot everything.
Yeah,
that's what. That's what we come down to.
Kulamar's Deceiver. That's all right. You can deal with that.
Yeah, it wasn't a terrible list for me. I don't think. I think this list has some other good matchups, but I'm not one of them. I don't think.
Okay, fair enough.
This is how we play. I deployed quite aggressive.
Oh yeah, this was tucked in away in a corner, wasn't it? The bottom table.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been on the top and the bottom for 3 games. I just crashed down. So I deployed quite defensively. Aggressively, but I'm hoping to chaff everything that needs to be chaffed, so I can shoot everything that needs to be shot. Which is, in a nutshell,
it's a good way to start.
Flame Warden's in the middle. It's not breakthrough, is it? No, it is breakthrough.
Yeah.
So that I'm going to struggle with breakthrough, and he's not because he's demons, and everything's like movement 9 or whatever. So that's the only. I need to try and hold him up to shoot him, so that I can shoot things one at a time. It's basically my plan.
Yeah.
So he's got Hellhounds right on the left. Clawed Fiends, Succubi in the middle, Succubi behind the fence, and then Clawed Fiends.
Sure.
My turn 1. This is, I think, just through Pyro, Flow, Salvo, and Blaze.
Yeah.
So I mean that unit 22 or 20.
Don't worry about it.
See later. One of them's the character as well. So,
okay.
His turn. Oh, that might have been shooting as well. Must have been shooting as well.
Yeah.
His turn. He marches up as much as he can.
Sure. He knows he can't.
You'll see my Reavers are in his back lines. That's because they vanguarded up to where they were.
Okay, so they did get around.
Vanguarded and moved. But yeah, so because I thought, well, if he turns around to get them, then happy days. But yeah, my Phoenix isn't actually over on the right. It's where the base is in the middle.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
As you know from the last battle,
poor Flareon.
Flareon fell to the floor. But yeah, so he's moved up his Furies to stop me charging with my Flame Wardens. It's fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
And everything else as you are.
Sweeping attack? No.
He does 2 wounds to me.
He's got a sweeping attack with.
No, he doesn't. He just does 2 wounds to me.
Okay.
With what's Whispers of Veil?
Must be something.
-1 res.
How's your upside down reading, folks?
I don't know. Something happened.
Yeah.
Then on to my turn. Right. So here's a thing. So I do Scorching Salvo to them and do some damage to them. I must have done some wounds to him after he done some wounds to me. I don't know what happened there. But I've also chaffed him with my Phoenix.
Yeah.
So I've gone over, done 2 wounds or whatever, and then chaffed him.
Yeah.
I've actually done more. No, sorry. I've done 5 wounds because he's missing a shell dude.
Yeah.
His whole army is really, really cool looking, like aquatic thing.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. And they actually just come off the base.
Okay.
So he's got 4 shells left, one of which has 2 wounds out of 3 done to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Even his like wound markers are cool. Right?
Yeah, pretty nifty.
But yeah, anyway, so I chaff and do some damage. I do some wounds. I split my magic and shooting and get him down to 2 on the left, and down by like 2 or 3 on the right. The Reavers, the annoying thing for me is they failed their march check.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they couldn't chaff both of the units on the left, which was my plan.
Yeah.
And I was gutted because it meant that actually both of them had like a long charge into my spears.
Right.
And I was like, and obviously they're on the hill, so they get rerolled. So I'm like,
nothing to lose.
So I put a lot of eggs in the basket of my Reavers chaffing.
I suppose leadership 8.
Leadership 8, martial discipline.
Sure.
So cold-blooded, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, and because of that,
yeah,
I chose to give them both a charge because only one of them would get in. The Fleems actually failed anyway, and needing an 11, the Hellhounds got into my spears.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's dicey.
Not great there, but a shed load of attacks at me, bro. So
you've got hot blood, haven't they?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
He takes this charge, and because of the wheel, he can only get 1 or I guess 2 in. So, but we agreed this before. So it was one of those things where I said, if I put him here, would this happen? Blah blah. He moves up, so I've killed the Furies, and he's chaffed with his 2 remaining Succubi in the middle, and then he's moved up his other Succubi as much as physically possible.
I guess the generals jump ship now.
Yes, they're both into that unit now because he's got I don't want to say BSP, but like another character,
a Harbinger.
Harbinger, yeah. But yeah, so that's after movement.
Yeah.
He gets loads of magic off. I think I tried to dispel one of them, failed.
Oh, let's read Whispers of the Veil now that we can see it. So there's -1 res and discipline.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that. Close up of his army as well.
Yeah, cool. Very beautiful.
He kills the Phoenix, but I end up rolling a 6 to come back.
Haha, that's 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
That's totally the wrong odds.
He'll come the other way somewhere. He'll come up somewhere.
Yeah.
So he tends to face
doesn't
like that.
come up immediately, does it?
No, on my next turn, which is coming up.
Yeah, so chaff take 2.
I fail my discipline test because they make you take a discipline test
at the start of combat.
And obviously I've got the minus Whispers of Veil off, and then they've got rerolls to hit, and then they've also got rerolls to wound, and it just doesn't. It just looks
some 40k stuff in there.
Yeah,
that's
Tyrannid.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was just is my answer to that.
Sure.
After coming back, I shoot and Flareon over him.
And down to 1.
Down to 1.
Brilliant.
And he's out of line of sight of everything.
So is Flareon, if I get this right, with 5 HP, you've lost half points.
Yeah. And if you roll a 5 or 6 to come back, or rebirth to come back, you only get 1 wound.
Yeah, so either way, you've always lost half
And
points.
you can only rebirth once. So yeah. But yeah, doing a good job on them, whittling them down.
Kamikaze comes in.
Eagle chaff. Yeah, Kamikaze chaff, but also to make sure if he overruns into my Flame Wardens.
Yeah, sure.
Because that will go my way. He kills me. Oh no, he kills loads of me, and instead of chasing me, because I only roll like 4 or something, he turns to face the Flame Wardens.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have known you were only going to roll 4.
Yeah, so. Who, as we know, did not. Are going to take a charge.
Yeah,
as well. So
so he pivoted.
So actually, that Kamikaze thing might not be great.
No. yeah. If you attacked in the front and the back.
So he chooses to do this because he can get around and into my Queen's Guard. Again, he's still got like a big old unit. So charges his Clawed Fiend long charge into my Flame Wardens.
So they were still on the hill, weren't they?
Succubi going to the flank as well. So 2 Succubi going to flank.
Okay.
And he charges Kamikaze with his big Succubi ready to overrun.
God, it's all happening, isn't it?
Yeah, and obviously because that'll be the same turn, it'll do that one for Kamikaze first, and we'll do that one twice. They'll fight twice.
Yeah.
So it literally is all happening in the middle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And really, it's all down to that failed martial discipline test with the Reavers, because otherwise these 2 units don't come in.
You Reavers, eh?
Couldn't believe it. Kamikaze dies.
Yeah.
He's happy.
Absolutely.
And they all go in. Now, this is all the combat and stuff, and it's all happened. This is after combat. He obviously does a shed load to me, like 10 wounds to me or something.
Even with your Aegis?
Even with my Aegis. But I do, as you can see on the left, I've killed 2 of his number. So I've done 6 wounds
on
there.
The left?
On the Clawed Fiends.
Oh, on the Clawed Fiends, yeah.
So the 3 bases means that he's taken them off.
Okay, yeah.
So I've done 8 wounds.
Sure, that's good. That's really good.
I don't know how, actually. That doesn't seem possible. Maybe I've shot them.
Yeah.
A couple of wounds, whatever.
Yeah.
But I've done loads of wounds to Succubi over the top. So I've...
And you're attacking first, aren't you?
So. And I get my ranks and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think, actually, I win by 1 or something.
Okay.
Or
nice.
I lose by 1 and I hold. It's mental. Yeah. But we stick around. And actually, I'm thinking I can grind this.
Yeah, yeah.
The Clawed Fiends are out of combat now.
They were probably the biggest threat.
And they're the biggest threat. So, yeah. So it's not a terrible situation.
No.
Although I don't like those Clawed Fiends being there.
No.
This was weird because I'm not sure we go back enough. Yeah. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the front and 2 at the back. So he's got 8 guys, right?
Yeah.
Go into my Queen's Guard.
Yeah.
And he does 6 to me, but I do like 4 to him.
Ah, so 2 HP each, are they?
And
they're 1.
No, I think they are 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm steadfast.
Wow.
My general's there. I've passed on a 10 or a 9 or something, whatever I needed. I can't remember whether we got fear or not. And yeah, so actually he's only got 4 more wounds left.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
plink plink.
All right, bro. Let's do this.
It's better than it could have been. Yeah, definitely.
So that's where we're at with that. Moving on to another turn, and all falls apart for the Hellhounds, and I go first and just obliterate him.
Zeus. That's just failing your Aegis, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, and
they haven't got a lot of defense other than that.
Obviously I'm in combat as well, but I can still do Scorching Salvo to things outside of it, which includes the Clawed Fiends now, and the Clawed Fiend on the right. So the Clawed Fiend on the right dies, I think, and the ones on the left go down to 4 wounds remaining.
Okay.
My Flareon comes over to Chaff.
Just to sit in the middle of everything?
Yeah. I think he might have gone over again but didn't do anything, or he's gone to get the other one, however it's worked. And it's just all a bit of a...
Those archers must be thinking, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Who do we shoot?
And the Reavers came in as well, just to shoot the
see what they cause.
You can see in the top, my Flame Wardens are just grinding. I think the unit's gone and he's just down to his 2 characters. Each have at least a wound on them, if you can just about see. So it's all not going well for the demons, really.
No.
Despite having all the charges and everything off.
Yeah.
And it sort of continues down that route, really. He ends up getting my spears, who rallied. I think it's just an overview, actually. Of what continues. I end up getting one of the characters. He's only got 1 character remaining, which I believe is the Harbinger.
Okay.
And that is it.
It looked like it was going that way, to be honest.
So the reason it's a 10-10, you'll go, okay, well, actually, you don't seem to have lost as much as him, and you'd be right in thinking it. However, these Clawed Fiends are scoring, and they are in my backfield.
Yeah.
And actually, what that's done is turned a 13-7 into a 10-10.
Yeah.
So
so good move from Ollie in that last turn to get them down to
not charge and all that stuff. So he got half points for my Phoenix.
Full points for the spears.
Full points for the spears.
That's a really good last move, actually.
Yeah.
Because he's got the spears.
He's got
the subjective. Yeah.
So that's how we end up. I didn't know whether I was disappointed or happy. But I sort of I was happy with how it ended up, because I was up on points and then ended up getting the 10-10. So, and it's well better than 3 points.
Absolutely,
But really, for the most part, it came down to the Reavers, really. Not having that re-rollable thing, maybe, or just failing that and not having a backup Chaff
Yeah, but hey, the Queen's Guard doing really well again.
Yeah. I think they've got speared. I don't know whether I can't remember. But they're defensive 5 regardless, right? So that's good, man. I still think they're the best unit in the game. Not in the game. No, in the high up, but that's very debatable. But yeah, so there's my battle. Ollie, you're a ledge.
So, I'm going to steal your question for the audience.
Please.
Are Queen's Guard the best unit in the Highborn Elf book?
They are to me.
Even above your Sea Guard.
My girls.
Your lovely Sea Guard.
My Sea Guard.
Which you've dropped for this.
But the girls
cool.
are there.
Tell us what you think in the comments. And also add in TTS for the competition, of course.
Please do.
Like, share, subscribe to our channel. We would very much appreciate it.
And hit me up on Twitter.
Yeah. It's all happening.
There's so much.
A bit like that battle.
Yeah. All at once.
Wicked. All right. So we'll go into my round 3. Thanks for that. Cool. You were correct. Let's do it.
See you later.
There you go.